Cheers to the 20s and the jazz age.
And prohibition!
After you.
Ugh, it's so hot in this Plaza Hotel suite.
What a hot day. We should open a window. That doesn't help. It's still 1,000 degrees in here.
Daisy, stop your whining. All this complaining is only making it worse.
Hey, old sport, leave her alone. We're only here because you wanted to come here.
All this old sport business you talk of, tell me of it.
Now see here, Tom. Stop with your personal remarks, or I won't stay here a minute.
Imagine marrying anyone in this heat.
I can. I was married in June. Louisville in the middle of June, and somebody even fainted. Who was it again, Tom?
Biloxi.
A man named Biloxi. He made boxes and brought them down to the church.
I used to know a man named Biloxi from Memphis.
That was his cousin. Remember Biloxi? Where do you know him, Tom?
I didn't know him. He was a friend of Daisy's.
He was not. I did not know him. He came down in a private car.
Well, he said he knew you. He said he was raised in the middle of Louisville.
He was probably bumming his way home. He told me he was president of your class at Yale.
Biloxi?
President? We didn't have a president. By the way, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went there.
You must have went there at the same time Biloxi went to New Haven.
I told you, I went there.
Yes, but I'd like to know when.
It was 1919. I was only there for 5 months, which is why I can't exactly call myself an Oxford man. Look, it was an opportunity that they offered the soldiers after the war.
Cut him a break, Tom.
Wait a minute, I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on.
What kind of a show are you trying to cause in my house anyhow?
Causing a show? He isn't causing a show. You're causing a show. Please have a little bit of self-control.
I suppose the last thing is to let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, if that's the case, you can count me out. Nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life and having intermarriage between black and white.
We're all white here.
I know I'm not very popular. I don't just throw around big parties all the time.
I've got something to tell you, old sport.
Please don't. Please, let's all go home. Come on, guys. Let's all go home.
That's a good idea. Come on, guys.
No, I want to know what Mr. Gatsby must tell me.
This is all too much. I must take a walk outside.
Your wife doesn't love you. She never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She never loved you. Do you hear? The only reason she married you is because I was too poor and she was tired of waiting. In her heart, she never loved anyone except me.
What's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I told you what's been going on. It's been going on for 5 years.
You've been seeing this fellow for 5 years?
Not seeing. No, they couldn't meet, but they loved each other the whole time, and you didn't know.
Old sport. I used to laugh sometimes, thinking you never knew.
Oh, that's all? You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago, but the rest of that is a lie. Daisy loved me when she married me, and she loves me now.
No.
She does, though. The trouble is, sometimes she gets foolish ideas in her head, and she doesn't know what she's doing. And what's more, is I love Daisy too. Sometimes I go out and make a fool of myself, but I always come back.
You're revolting. Jordan, do you know why we left Chicago? Did they tell you about that little spree?
Daisy, that's all over now. It doesn't matter anymore. Just tell him the truth, that you never loved him, and it's all wiped out away forever.
Well, how could I love him, possibly?
You never loved him.
I never loved him.
Not at Capioloni?
No. There, Jay. Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? What's past is past. I loved him then, but I loved you too.
You loved me too?
Even that's a lie. You didn't know her 5 years ago. There are things between me and Daisy that you'll never know. Things that we can never forget.
I need to speak to Daisy alone. She's all excited now.
I can't alone. I can't say that I never loved Tom. It wouldn't be true.
Of course it wouldn't.
And why do you care?
Of course I care.
You don't understand. You're not going to take care of her anymore.
I'm not. Why is that?
Because Daisy's leaving you.
Nonsense!
I am though.
She's not leaving me. Not for a common fellow who'd have to steal the ring that he has to put on her finger.
I can't stand this. Come on, guys, let's leave.
Guys, listen to her. Let's go.
Who are you, anyhow? You're one of that bumps that hangs around with Meyer Wolfsheim. I've made a little investigation into your affairs.
You can suit yourself about that, old sport.
I found out what your drugstores were. He and Wolfsheim have been using them for bootlegging, and I called it from the start.
I guess your friend Walter Chase wasn't too proud to come in on it.
You let him go to jail for over a month in New Jersey.
He came to us dead broke. He was very glad to pick up some money, old sport.
Don't you call me old sport. That drugstore business was just small change, but you've got something now that Walter's afraid to tell me about. Oh, Daisy, please believe me. I love you and I know you love me too. Please don't be angry at me.
Please, Tom, I can't stand this anymore.
You two, start on home. Daisy and Gatsby's car. Go on. He won't annoy you. I think he realizes his little flirtation is over.
After you.
While they're
Too much.
You never loved him.
I never.
What kind of show are you trying to cause in my house anyway?
Go.
Daisy,
Oh.
Daisy.
Wait.
Hi, my name's Jordan.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Daisy, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bootlegging, and I called it from the start.
What about it? Oh, jeez. Stop laughing.